super light BMX cranks. Are they still strong though? I found some exceptional light BMX cranks that I had laying around from ages ago. Drilled a bunch of holes in it to shave off even more weight. And today we're gonna see if the strength is still there. So let's go back a couple hours and see how this all started off. And then we need some coloring. Alright, back at the park. Sun is out and we have a crank full of holes. I'm gonna test it out. I've barely stepped a foot on this, so it's flexing bad. Oh. It feels strong. The reason I said I didn't want to bring you all on the process of drilling through is the metal here is extremely thick. The metal over here, which I've drilled a couple bigger holes, is way thinner. So if this is gonna break, which I believe is gonna happen today, it's gonna be around here. I mean, I kind of want to see a snap. I've done this before. I remember I drilled a bunch of holes in the frame once and nothing happened. It didn't break, it wasn't even close, so that was kind of a anti-climax. So yeah, we're gonna see. It feels like it's flexing. The cranks always do though. Cranks is always flexing, so And by the way, for those of you who are new here on the channel, ever since I started vlogging again, which is like a couple of months ago, after a 2-year break, I've started doing this like kind of stream-like video where I just start the video, start recording, and then we just go through almost like a live stream, except it's not on live, it's just we're just doing a full video so you can see the full experience, and then you can just fast forward if you find it boring some place of the video, or exit the whole thing. Don't exit though, watch the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna start gently with it. We're not gonna go full on and destroy it, because we wanna at least do something before we start destroying it. Okay, let's see. Crank catches are way better. It's when I hit the pedals, it's getting pressure like both ways, like down there, down, and it's twisting. So we're gonna try avoid that in the beginning. Okay, let's go. Crank is going extremely well. I believe, a part of me is believing most of the fear of this breaking is in my head. I don't know though, we're gonna find out at the end of the video. We're gonna try break it. It felt really flexy and sketchy in the beginning, but now after riding it for a couple minutes, it feels it's going stronger. Or it feels strong, I mean. Sorry, English. Yeah. Gloves? Nah. Oh yeah. Upward. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, as long as I land on the cranks, you're mostly landing on the axle. So it's not like you're actually landing on the crank at all. Logan Martin style landing platform. I believe landing on flat is gonna be the best way to break it, so I'm gonna do some jibs first to see if it will hold up. Woo! Sun is out, spring is here. First day of spring was insane. Actually being able to ride outside. Most half of the year we ride indoor parks, which is not good. Okay, let's do some more. Here, 40 feet. Oh, the consequences of flipping it if it breaks, I think it'll be fine. Oh, not gonna lie, that was sketchy. I'm imagining. I'm imagining this breaking on the way up because you're giving quite a lot of pressure. I'm a pretty heavy person. I weigh almost 100 kilograms. So going up the ramp with a drilled out crank is sketchy. Handrail. Let's see. Yeah. Easy. Yeah. James is going really strong now. Trying to catch my breath. Fire truck. Either way, don't let the sun fool you. It's extremely cold. It's around 1 degree Celsius, just above freezing temperature. Heavily practicing upper whips lately. Let's see if I can do some in a row. Okay, let's see if we can withhold a upper whip in the quarter. Why do I take this off again? I'm just taking these off on to warm my hands. Woo! Oh! Oh! That's literally so annoying. I have been doing upper whips for about 11 years. I learned them first time in when was it? 2000, probably 2010, so it's 14 years ago since I pulled my first upper whip. And I'm still not safe on them. I practice them almost every single day when I'm out riding. Lately I've been practicing like intense, like a lot. And I never seem to have them on lock. I mean, I can do them like I just did on the hip. That was like 10 in a row, super flawless, super easy. But doing them on bigger jumps in quarter pipes, up or down whips in quarter pipes, I mean, most of the time they're quite on lock. But just like sometimes you just have those really scary moments. We just don't keep the bike and nothing happens. Oh, let's try again. Yeah, that's it. I mean, most opposite tricks I'm not really good at. Upper bars, let's see. Extremely ghetto. I'm not good at them. Upper spin. It's quite hard to see through the GoPro, but I'm decent on up over 3 actually. Yeah. Up over 3s. Yeah, I'm all right with that. I actually don't up 5 up a bank as well, ages ago. I believe it was in Corby they have in England. There's like huge bank. We can just do incredible bank tricks. That's the whole bike though. Yeah. I think it's holding up extremely well. It's not like I would recommend doing it, but I don't think if I would have it like a couple normal sessions on a couple of days on it, I don't think it will break, to be honest. Riding normal ramps at least. Okay, next park of the day. This is the first day of the year. The snow is gone, at least partly. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go. I mean, it works. You're just gonna dodge the snow all the time. OG viewers of the channel know this place very well. I used to live in this city, small city, 1 hour outside of Oslo, capital of Norway, for 3-4 years, I believe. This is where the YouTube channel was birthed. So I've done tons of videos here. Favorite bowl in the whole wide world, to be honest. Not too big, not too small. You have this section which is like decently small, and with this, which is perfect to do like good quarter tricks and flow or do whatever you want. Nothing is too small here, to be honest. Okay, so now we tested it out on street. We have a street part over there as well, so perhaps we're going over there later. Let's see if this can hold up with the heat from the bowl. Yeah. Nah, that's gonna be a foot jump. Woo! Nah. Hold on. Ow. Can you feel the energy level just was rising ever since I came here? Woo! It feels so good being back. Bar spin the foot jam is resisting though. Woo! Crank is going strong, very strong. Woo! Oh, this is a foot jump. Yeah. Woo! Oh. You know, these ramps are really beaten up. Let me look at this. Holes in the ramp. It's still the best like mini bowl I've ever ridden in my life. The sponge in the ramps gives you really good pop when you're riding. Sounds ridiculous, but it's really, really true. And if you crash, I mean crashing on concrete, all BMXers know that. Worst thing to crash on is concrete. There's no flex, obviously, because the concrete, I don't know what the best thing is for. Is it to cover holes? I'd rather have the hole, to be fair. But it's wet under there, so we're gonna keep it. So we're gonna whip bar, fly out. I'm so stoked being here. I kind of forget this thing is on. It's also turned around because I wanted this in the front to get a good thumbnail, painted and everything, so you see the holes better. But when I was mounting it, I noticed like, oh, this is the left one, so I had to turn the crank around, so my pedals is the wrong way around, which makes it really awkward riding, but oh well. Yeah. Let's go. whip bar. Yeah, just trying a whip. Getting feeling of it. It's not awful actually. Oh, that's so perfect. Whenever I do them up flyouts, I have them unlocked pretty much. Yeah. I kicked the seat though. I don't think that's a good way of doing them. Okay. It's like a rotation. 5 minutes of straight riding. Woo. There's actually blue shells at the bottom of the bowl here. Yeah. Life next to the sea. Military base. Okay, let's see. Always hurt my ankle when I do them on small ramps like that. You have to be so quick with the whip. You're literally whipping your ankle. Woo! Couple years away. Takes your stamina away easily. Stamina is the first thing that goes away when you stop exercising, I've heard. Only been doing strength workouts lately, so BMX is, I feel like it's a 50-50 between cardio and muscles. Okay, let's get it. Woo! It's such a hard landing on the crank, but as I said, keep landing on this axle, so there's no... Oh, is it bent yet? It doesn't look bent. I'm actually very impressed with how good this is holding up. Like, these 3 holes here is quite large, and the material here, as you can see, is not very thick. Over here is very thick. It was such a long process drilling through the crank arms. Let's see the bowl if it's... Oh yeah. I used to do flare drops really easy into that one, which is quite ridiculous when I see the size of it now. Oh, I feel like I'm only breathing heavy now. What more should I try? I mean, I literally don't feel any difference. You need to break it though to complete this video at the end of it. Let's see if I can do flare. Haven't pulled a flare yet. I don't have more speed than that. That's actually one of the really sketchy tricks to send when your crank is like this. Because if you give too much pressure and it just like flips off, you're on the way to go upside down, so don't do that. Up a bar up. Ooh, that's sketchy. Not bad. Absolutely not bad. Up a 180 bar. Up a 180 bar, I was trying to say. Yeah. Maybe I'm better than I said, than I think. Maybe I'm too hard on myself. 180 over the spine. Oh. Woo. Sun is going down. We only have a couple, perhaps 30 minutes left before the dark comes and takes the park. Unfortunately, there's no lights in this skate park. Woo. Okay, next up, whip bar in the quarter pipe. And how you do it first go. Jump in the spine and whip bar. It's such a perfect train over the spine into the quarter. Oh. Oh. It's such a perfect quarter to do tricks in. It used to be my favorite quarter to do flare 540s in, and flare whips as well. It's just a size. Upper whip? Should be upper whip. Oh. Oh. Woo! I officially forgot that I have a crank with holes in it. It's working so fine though. You know, I got to admit though, making, this is something I learned after being 19 years in the BMX game. If you want to save weight on your bike and actually have your bike feeling really light, this is the area you want to make the bike lighter in. Not in the center, because here you don't actually feel anything. You don't feel any difference. Frame helps as well though, but handlebars, everything that's not in the center of the bike should be light. So lighter tires, tubes, etc. Very important to have light. Now I don't care that much anymore, but back in the days when I used to ride competitions, I used to ride 1.9 kg tires in the back, which was extremely light, with like 110 psi. That's really hard if you don't know. Now I just want my bike to look fresh and rock the mafia parts, which I do now. So there's literally no point of doing this, but I'm just doing this for fun. It's content creation in BMX. Okay. What now? More flowing. I'm definitely better at them than I thought. 1 meter wide spine. Yeah. Upper whip felt really good. It's literally the coolest trick you can do in a medium-sized quarter, I think. Perhaps that's because I can't do them properly, but who knows. Maybe one day we'll get them. I'm practicing heavily on them now. With this crank as well. You know, when I'm creating content for you guys, I'm working out. Woo! Whip, then upper whip. Okay, so now that we've proven the cranks is about as strong as normal ones, they're not. but they keep on holding up for normal riding. So now I'm gonna see if we can actually break them. How should we do it? They're so not gonna break. Is that? How this park has fallen. It used to be so good, now it's completely debris. Yeah, this thing is not breaking up. This thing is not breaking off. Bar out. Woo! Engine bars. I recently just hurt my ankle really bad on it. When I was like 18, I did a whip and I hit the crank extremely hard into the ankle ball. I'm pretty sure something broke in there because it hasn't been the same since. So I did engine bar, land like this, crush the C-tube into the ankle again, and the same feeling occurred. Not pleasant, but I can still ride though, so I guess it's fair. Okay. No. No, come on. This time. It feels like I'm on the motocross when I do that trick, because I jump back and I'm standing like this, like it's foot pegs. Woo! Okay, so I guess the crank is not breaking off by itself. We need some help. We're not rounding up this video before we've broken the crank completely. It needs to happen. Oh, drop off here. That's such a sketchy move if it breaks off. With that much force to the ground. Let's drop into the micro. Not here, it's close. Absolutely not breaking. If it doesn't break now, nothing probably will make it break. By the way, for those of you who complain that I ruined perfectly good BMX parts, here you see the crack, so this was already broken. Let's see if this still holds up. It still looks incredibly strong. Woo! I know what's more awkward, me expecting the crank to break or the bump at this falling off the bike.